A big story has been the strikes which India has carried out, destroying terrorist infrastructure in POK and, of course, in Pakistan as well. Let's actually wrap up the day's developments, what's happening, and, of course, the state of affairs, the state of play as things stand right now. Parishit is here with details. Parishit, over to you.
Well, it was around midnight that the Indian forces carried out a targeted retaliatory operation against 9 terror camps in Pakistan. Now, these were terror camps along the border and some even 100 kilometers away from the border. These were terror camps of the Lashkar-e-Toiba, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Hizbul Mujahideen, which have traditionally carried out attacks on Indian people, Indian forces and civilians as well. We used artillery guns, drones and fighter jets to carry out those strikes. Now, these were very precision and very precise strikes on terror camps, and these had nothing to do with civilians, any economic or vital installations in Pakistan, or even the Pakistani army for that matter. And that's the word coming in from the Indian government, that our strikes were non-escalatory in nature. This is because we had been challenged and Indian civilians had been killed in a very ghastly manner by asking about their identities, their faith, and India was left with no choice but to punish Pakistani terrorists in this manner. Having said that, even though we may have exercised restraint in our response and in our targets, the escalation from Pakistan cannot be ruled out. We've seen very heavy shelling by Pakistan ever since that operation took place. It was a 25-minute operation that took place around 1 a.m. last night, and since then, Pakistan has been targeting posts across the LOC continuously. The firing has not stopped. The military operation, so to say, is still on. We're likely to get more updates in the next few days. Pakistan has said that they will now respond to India at a time and place of their choosing. So we will have to see what kind of response Pakistan comes up with and what happens. So India may have targeted Pakistan in a very calibrated way, but the response is not in our control. If tomorrow things escalate, we have to be prepared for that. And that's why we're seeing these wartime mock drills happen all across the country. In fact, the civil defense officials telling us that they currently have 6 lakh volunteers. They're getting an overwhelming response, and they would like at least 18 lakh people to be a part of the civil defense forces all across the country. So we remain on high alert. The airports along the western border remain shut. The civil defense mock drills will continue. And frankly, this operation is not over. Pakistan will also respond, and we will remain on high alert over the next few days.
Indeed, the immediate reaction has been fairly, measured and stable, but investors and civilians continue to remain highly vigilant. In fact, schools in Mumbai, where kids were let off early to ensure that before 4 o'clock they're at home when the mock drills begin. But in the aftermath of Operation